Although you are one self, you experience yourself as two, as both good and evil, loving and hating, mind and body. This sense of being split into opposites induces feelings of acute and constant conflict, and leads to frantic attempts to reconcile the contradictory aspects of this self-perception. You have sought many such solutions, and none of them has worked. The opposites you see in you will never be compatible, but one exists. Salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. Salvation comes from my one self, my one self. The fact that truth and illusion cannot be reconciled, no matter how you try, what means you use, and where you see the problem, must be accepted if you would be saved. Until you have accepted this, you will attempt an endless list of goals you cannot reach, a senseless series of expenditures of time and effort, hopefulness and doubt, each one as futile as the one before, and failing as the next one surely will. Salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. Salvation comes from my one self, my one self. Problems that have no meaning cannot be resolved within the framework they are set. Two selves in conflict could not be resolved, and good and evil have no meeting place. The self you made can never be yourself, nor can yourself be split in two and still be what it is and must forever be. A mind and body cannot both exist. Make no attempt to reconcile the two, for one denies the other can be real. If you are physical, your mind is gone from your self-concept, for it has no place in which it could be really part of you. If you are spirit, then the body must be meaningless to your reality. Salvation comes from my one self, my one self. Spirit makes use of mind as means to find its self-expression, and the mind which serves the spirit is at peace and filled with joy. Its power comes from spirit, cognizance from fearing happily its function here. Yet mind can also see itself divorced from spirit and perceive itself within a body it confuses with itself. Without its function, then it has no peace, and happiness is alien to its thoughts. Salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. Salvation comes from my one self, my one self. Yet mind apart from spirit cannot think. It has denied its source of strength and sees itself as helpless, limited and weak, dissociated from its function now. It thinks it is alone and separate, attacked by armies massed against itself, and hiding in the body's frail support. Now must it reconcile unlike with like, for this is what it thinks that it is for. Salvation comes from are your thoughts the only ones you have? Salvation is among them. Find it there. Salvation comes from my one self. Each time today you tell your frantic mind, salvation comes from your one self. You lay another treasure in your growing store, and all of it is given everyone who asks for it and will accept the gift. Think then, how much is given unto you to give this day, that it be given you. Salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. Salvation comes from my one self, my one self. Salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine.